Welcome to your flow that aims to prepare you for Visvamitrasana. And this flow aims to honor Lord Vishwamitra. Let's get started today in a gentle Supta Baddha Konasana shape. So press your feet in towards each other. And I invite you to close your eyes and just tune into your breath. Viswamitrasana is named after Brahmarshi Viswamitra, who was one of the most revered of India's ancient sages. He is credited with authorship of the beloved mantra, the Gayatri Mantra, and he was once a king who, after witnessing the power of the great sage Vashista, renounced his throne and practiced penance through yoga. Vishwamitra represents perseverance and progress in life that comes through trial and error. So I want you to hone into that and remember that throughout this flow. Visvamitrasana is an arm balance, a hip opener, and a twist all in one. And it requires patience. It requires trial and error, and the willingness to get back right up and do it all over again, just like in most challenging journeys in life. So just relax your shoulders and allow the belly to expand with the breath. Allow your breath to expand your side bodies, your back body. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and blink your eyes open. Come into a wide leg straddle. This does not have to be your widest straddle. Of course, you can move the feet closer in towards each other so that it resembles more of a V shape. But I want you to just gently side bend over to the right, then side bend over to the left. As you do, I want you to roll out the ankles and your wrists, trying to find your own rhythm, your own cadence here, and really activating our cerebellum, this area in your brain known as the mini brain. Maybe you try to go opposite directions with each wrist and each ankle. And just create an essence of flow. Take your time. There's no need to rush through this. And just explore what's there for you today. Beautiful. Now settle out of it. Come into a tabletop shape. Shoulders directly stacked over the wrists and knees directly underneath the hips. Go ahead and circle over your wrists, clockwise and counterclockwise. Externally rotating the arm bones, spinning the eyes of the elbows forward, gripping the mat with your fingertips, creating this strong foundation and connection to the earth. Now from your tabletop shape, we're going to come into cat-cows, but with the shoulders moving past the wrists. This is really going to help us prepare for Visvamitrasana. So on your inhale, lift your chin and really articulate through the entire spine, segment by segment. Exhales bring you into cat, really protracting through the shoulders. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round down and in cat. Inhale into cow pose. Exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk your hands towards your knees. And I want you to side bend over towards the right with the left arm reaching up and over. From here, I want you to take 6 deep breaths. And a breath constitutes an inhale and an exhale into that left lung. But at the same time, really stretching out that left lung with the reach of that left hand. Beautiful. From here, twist your chest over towards the left. Try to twist it as best as you possibly can. Return to center. This time, I want you to take your right arm up and over and side bend over to the left. This time, I want you to focus on breathing 6 deep breaths into that right lung. And at the same time, stretching that right lung through the reach of that right hand. Beautiful. Now I want you to twist your chest over towards the right to the best of your ability. Then return to center. From here, lower your glutes down onto your heels. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, I want you to really squeeze your glutes as you drive forward. Cactus, open up the arms. Maybe you look up. Inhale, lower your glutes down towards your heels. Maybe your arms hug a tree in front of you. Exhale, wide and open. Engage your glutes. Inhale, lower you down. Exhale, wide and open. Really feel the quads and the glutes working here. One more time, just like that. Beautiful. Awesome work. From here, plant your palms down. Tuck all 10 toes behind you. And I want you to think cow pose as you articulate through the spine, pushing up through the arms, as you find your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out through your feet. Pushing the ground away through elevated shoulders towards your ears, hinging from your hips. Keep your legs bent in your downward facing dog. Lower your belly towards your legs, creating this turbo dog shape. Then on the bottom of your exhale, straighten the legs, spinal wave your body forward into high plank pose. Look forward, slowly lower down onto your belly. Untuck the toes, left hand at the 10 o'clock direction as your right hand moves to the 2 o'clock direction outside of your mat for oscillating cobra. Inhale, rise, engage your glutes. Head will be last. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. From here, gaze over your right shoulder, squeeze your right heel towards your right glute. Take a look at your right foot, say hello to it. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, rise, gazing over the left shoulder this time, squeezing your left heel to your left glute, say hello to your left foot. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale to rise, pause at the very top. Exhale, sink down to release. Shalambhasana, locust pose. Reach your arms behind you, thumbs pointing up towards the sky. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, float the legs, reach back through the arms, retract through the shoulders. Find your elevation for 3, 2, on 1. Slowly release. Place your hands underneath you, tuck all 10 toes behind you. Your journey to downward facing dog, however you choose to get there, is totally up to you. Good. From here, I want you to slowly walk your feet in between the wrists. You could hop, step, float, however you choose to arrive in Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep your legs bent in your forward fold, creating this nice connection between the belly and the thighs. And I want you to drive your hips up towards the sky, really feeling that hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come up to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale to slowly rise up to stand. Tadasana, mountain pose. Lift your palms towards the very top of the mat. Take a moment here to breathe. And on your next inhale, drive your left knee up high towards your chest. Focus on your balance. Then almost as if you're coming into a tree pose, I want you to open up that left hip. Then internally rotate that left hip. Bring that left heel behind you. Now focus on your balance as you bend through that right foot. That left knee is going to trace right behind your right knee. Then you're going to land your left foot just outside of your mat. And we're here in this modified seat. Now I want you to take your hands and interlace your hands right behind your head. Elbows point forward. Exhale, round your chin down towards your chest. Then on your next breath in, I want you to draw these big wide circles. As you move over to the right, open up your elbows, expand. And as you come back to center, tuck your chin towards your chest. I want you to take 3 rounds just like this, going clockwise. And then switch the direction. Really opening up through that thoracic cavity. Beautiful. Release the hands. Then from here, I want you to really just bend over that right ankle. Our ankle mobility is directly correlated and directly impacts our hip mobility, something that's really helpful in asanas such as Visvamitrasana, Ekapada Kudanyasana, and Hanumanasana. All 3 asanas are named and honors their respected sages of yoga. Good. After that, I just want you to stand up, right into that one-legged Tadasana, and lower that left foot down to meet the right. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Big exhale as you bring that right hip out to the side. Think you're coming into tree pose. Then big internal rotation of that right hip, just to bring the right heel behind you. Begin to bend through that left leg as the right knee just tucks right behind that left knee. Then land that right foot just to the outside of your mat. Take an inhale here. Now interlace your hands right behind your head. Elbows point forward as you tuck your chin towards your chest. Now I want you to circle. Widen up the elbows as you draw these circles 3 times to the right. And then 3 times to the left. Really trying to isolate this movement from the thoracic spine. Beautiful. Now I want you to just shimmy forward over that left ankle. Just really getting into the mobility of that left ankle. Beautiful. Now focus on your balance as you drive through that left foot. Right knee into the chest, one-legged Tadasana. Right foot meets the left. Beautiful. Inhale to just step your left foot to the very back of the mat. Open up that left leg and arrive into your horse stance or goddess pose. I invite you to shimmy forward, side to side, or create a couple of bounces, just really getting into the glutes, getting into the inner thighs. Awesome work. We'll hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Awesome work. Face the top of the mat. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips as you fall. Halfway lift, inhale. On your next exhale, I just want you to step your feet about the width of your mat. Find this wide-legged forward fold. And on your next inhale, lower your glutes down, drive your knees wide into your Malasana. Maybe you move the feet closer in towards each other, but I want you in this Malasana to come up high onto your toes. Focus on your balance by driving the knees wide, engaging your glutes. And I want you to bounce your glutes away from your heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. That's not easy. You might be shaking and wobbling, and that's totally cool. Plant your heels down, wide leg forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Inhale, slowly rise up to stand. From here, I want you to test your rotation. Bring your right arm in front of you and seeing how far your right arm can twist back. Twisting from that thoracic spine, don't let the hips come with you. Remember where that right hand lands as you bring it back to center. This time, twist with the left arm back. Notice where that left hand lands. Bring it back to center. What we're going to do is an air hunger drill. We're going to inhale through our nose, exhale everything out through the nose, and we'll do as many squats as we comfortably can on empty lungs, holding the retention on the exhale. And this activates an area in your brain called the brain stem, and that's really going to help us get into our rotation and the twist needed for Vishwamitrasana. So take an inhale to prepare. Exhale out through your nose. Then on empty lungs, take as many squats as you comfortably can. Recover your breath with 3 full breaths through the nose. Now I want you to retest your rotation and see if you've found a greater range of motion. And you will notice this on the less dominant side of your body. So I notice that a greater range of motion with my left side. Once you take note of that, walk your heels in towards each other. Take another inhale to reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, followed by the right. Look forward. On one long exhale, take a chaturanga push-up. Drop knees, followed by the forearms. Look forward. Inhale, pulls your way into upward facing dog. Look up. Exhale, cruise back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take 5 full breaths here. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend your right leg, look forward. Step your right foot to right thumb. From here, I want you to come into this low runner's lunge. You can come onto your fingertips here. Now I want you to shift forward, come up onto your right toes, really working on the extension of that left hip. And then shift back. Shift forward, shift back for 3, 2, on 1. Lower your left knee down. As you straighten that right leg, flex your right foot. Toes point towards your face in Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. And in this half splits, I want you to imagine as if there are a pair of eyes on the balls of that right foot. And I want you to just imagine that right foot investigating and checking out the room that you're in, playing around between that inversion and eversion of that right ankle. Notice any sensations. Beautiful work. From here, I want you to bend through your right leg, coming into that extended low lunge. Swivel over into a modified version of a Skandasana. Come up onto your right toes if you're able to. And I want you to reach your left hand back towards your left ankle. As you reach your right arm up, side bend. From this side bend, I want you to circle your right wrist and that left ankle. Try to challenge yourself by moving those joints in opposite directions. Really great for activating your cerebellum. Challenging, I know, but it's really fun. Beautiful. From here, settle into it. Now listen closely. We are going to make our way into an archer's lunge. So imagine yourself twisting over that right leg, coming onto that left foot, facing towards the right side of the room. Try to avoid that left hip dipping down as you twist. Be honest with yourself. Level up through the hips, really digging down through the left toes and pushing back through the left heel. Focus on the twist. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. On your next exhale, plant your left hand down. Lower your left knee down. Open up that door with that left leg just to move your right leg behind you. We're in this modified Vishwamitrasana side plank. For all of your side planks, I want you to really roll that left shoulder blade down the back body. Notice how that creates a strong foundation in that left arm. You could even play around by floating the right leg up and down if you wish. But really focus on the sensation of that side body. Beautiful. Plant your right hand down. Step your left foot back. High plank pose. Gaze forward. Take a vinyasa. Drop knees, lower forearms, look forward. Inhale, pulls your way into upward facing dog. Exhale, cruise back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend your left leg, look forward. Step your left foot to left thumb. Arriving right away into that extended runner's lunge. Come up onto your left toes as you shift forward for 3, 2, on 1. Lower your right knee down. As you straighten out through that left leg, send your hips back into space. Ardha Hanumanasana. Now, imagine as if there are eyes on the balls of that left foot this time. Investigate, check out the room around you. See what's there. Notice the different sensations coming from your ankle and feeling it maybe all the way up through the back line of that left leg. Then settle into it for just a couple of moments here. On your next breath in, bend through the left leg, come up onto the left toes, and then swivel over into your Skandasana. Right hand reaches towards the right ankle. As you reach your left arm up, go ahead and circle that right ankle and your left wrist. Awesome work. From here, rise up into your archer's lunge. Don't worry if you trip. Just focus on regaining control of the asana, making sure that that right hip doesn't dip down. Focus on the twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. On your next exhale, right hand plants, right knee lowers down just to open up that door. Left leg reaches towards the back of the mat. Modified Vishwamitrasana. Focus on the sensations of that left side body. Breathe. You could go ahead and maybe float that left leg up and down several times. Beautiful. From here, plant your left palm down. Step your right foot back into high plank pose. Look forward. On one long exhale, take the chaturanga push-up. Drop knees followed by forearms. Look forward. Inhale, pulls your way through upward facing dog. Exhale, cruise back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. We're going to pick up the pace and add a couple of changes and additions to this flow. Push out through the arms. Inhale, three-legged dog, the right leg lifts. Bend your right leg, step your right foot to right thumb. From here, listen to the change as you shift forward onto your right toes. And then I want you to shift back into Ardha Hanumanasana. Option to keep that left knee down and grounded, or you could float that left knee up as you move back. Move forward over the toes. Right knee over the toes. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, shift forward. One more time, exhale, shift back. Shift forward, right away into that Skandasana onto the right toes. Side bend, reaching the right arm up and over. Then from here, archer's lunge, twist over to the right. 2 breaths. On your next exhale, left palm plant. Option to go into that modified Vashisthasana, or if you would like to challenge yourself, roll the left shoulder blade down the back body. Right hand grabs the big right toe. As you swivel over to that left foot, keep pushing through that left foot. Beautiful work. From here, option to vinyasa or skip it. The vinyasas are totally optional. You do you. Inhale, left leg up high towards the sky. Bend your left leg. Step your left foot to left thumb. Rise onto the left toes as you push your hips forward. Then exhale, reach back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. You could use your arms to help you with the counterbalance. One more time, just like that. As you shift over the left toes, right away come into your Skandasana. Side bend, left arm reaches. On your next inhale, archer's lunge, spin over towards the left. Rise up. Focus on the twist. Beautiful. Right hand plants down. Roll the right shoulder blade down the back body. Stay strong in that right arm. Option to go into that modified Vashisthasana, or grab a hold of that big left toe. Swivel on the right foot as you bring that left leg over. Keep pushing down through the arms and through that right foot. On your next breath out, vinyasa or skip it. Three breaths in downward facing dog. One last round, my friends. You've got this. Stick with it. Inhale. Three-legged dog, the right leg lifts. Look forward. Step your right foot to right thumb. Come on over the right toes into that extended low lunge. And just one time as you exhale into that Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe you float the left knee up this time, totally your choice. Shift forward into that Skandasana. Reach your right arm up and twist. Side bend. On your next breath in, archer's lunge. Don't let that left hip dip, twist. On your next breath out, left hand down onto the earth. Option for Vashisthasana, or option for that modified Vashisthasana. Listen for the change here. As you step that right foot forward, I'm going to show you first a modified way for Visvamitrasana. So, bring your left knee down. Open up that leg as if it's a kickstand. And you want to come onto your right toes, and your body should go really, really low to try to get that right leg over the shoulder. From here, grab a hold of the outer edge of your right foot. As you begin to press down through that right palm, keep pushing that right leg towards your right arm as you twist your chest up towards the sky. Point out through the right foot, and then lower your right leg down with control. That's a great way to do Visvamitrasana. And for those of you who'd like to take Vishwamitrasana with that left foot going into a warrior two stance, it's the same principle where you want to lower your body so that you can tuck your right shoulder underneath that right leg. As you do, swivel on that left foot. Remember to keep pushing down through that left foot. Press down into that right palm as you grab a hold of the outer edge of that right foot. Squeeze the right leg towards your right arm. And then whenever you're ready, lift the right leg up, but at the same time, keep twisting your body up high towards the sky. Engage your glutes. Option to stay here, or option to take the arm balance, Ekapada Kurinyasana 2. Option to take the vinyasa. Beautiful, that's not easy. Take 3 breaths here. Remember, it takes time to really build up into Vishwamitrasana. So just go ahead and explore which variation supports you the most. On your next inhale, left leg reaches up high towards the sky. Bend your left leg, look forward. Step your left foot to left thumb. Come on right away onto your left toes. Push your hips forward. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, maybe that right knee floats. Shift back forward, open up into Skandasana. Side bend. Beautiful. On your next inhale, archer's lunge, open up to the left. Focus on that twist. On your next breath out, right hand plant. Option to take Vashisthasana. Keep pressing down on that right foot. Push down through that right palm. Then step that left foot forward. Again, for your modified Vishwamitrasana, this is a nice option here. Use that back right leg as a kickstand. Tuck your left shoulder underneath the left leg. Grab a hold of the outer left foot. Lift that left leg up. Keep twisting your body up towards the sky. Active legs, active glutes. Then lower it down. For those of you who would like to take Vishwamitrasana, balancing on that right foot behind you, come up into this low extended lizard. And I want you to tuck and go as low as you can to get that left shoulder underneath that left leg. Find your balance here. Externally rotate that left palm and that left arm bone. Swivel on the right foot. Grab a hold of the outer edge of that left foot. Keep pushing up through the right foot as you twist your body over towards the sky. Focus on your balance. Option to take Ekapada Kurinyasana 2. Option for vinyasa. Beautiful, beautiful work, everyone. Your journey on to your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest and bring that stack over towards the left. Supine twist. Focus on slowing your energy down. You've done plenty. On your next breath in, bring your knees back to center and twist over towards the right. Reconnect to the natural rhythm of your breath. And give yourself a pat on the back as you worked really hard. Vishwamitrasana is not easy at all. Return to center and allow your legs to find a supine supta baddha konasana. Press the soles of your feet towards each other. And notice how this feels compared to the beginning of your practice. Allow yourself to melt into your shavasana. Relax your entire body as your back lays onto the earth. And keep your eyes closed as we close off this practice by chanting the mantra written so eloquently by Brahmarshi Viswamitra, the Gayatri Mantra. And if you'd like to chant along with me, if you do not know this mantra, the mantra will be in the description box below. Take an inhale, and we'll chant this mantra 3 times together. Bhur Bhuvah Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dheemahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayaat. Bhur Bhuvah Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dheemahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayaat. Bhur Bhuvah Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dheemahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayaat. Allow yourself to marinate into the sound vibrations of the mantra. Symbolism is the language of the universe. And as we align ourselves with the myths of the asanas, this practice becomes more than just a physical practice, but becomes a practice of perseverance, strength, self-love, kindness, empathy. The real practice of yoga is how you can take these values in your heart and share them out with the world. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that this practice has helped you throughout this journey. And always remember that the asanas take patience, strength, and time. Always connect to your breath throughout the asanas, because without the breath, you lose the yoga. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a beautiful day, and know that you could always turn to the Gayatri Mantra whenever you need it. I always chant the Gayatri Mantra every morning, and it is said to chant the Gayatri Mantra 108 times. Wherever you are in the world, share your heart with every person who crosses your path. Thank you for your practice.